Welcome back to Houston Life. The Thanksgiving Play is a show about a group of folks who try and produce an accurate and politically correct play about the very first Thanksgiving, but it doesn't go as planned.
This is a very popular show, so you can catch the satirical comedy on stage right now at Fourth Wall Theater Company. Joining us today are Jennifer Dean, Managing Director of Fourth Wall Theater Company, and actress Faith Fossett. Welcome to Houston Life, ladies.
Hi.
Great to have you both. And we can all relate to things going wrong in real life, right? So is that the reason why this show, you think, is such a hit with audiences? Because it's really made its way touring all over the United States.
Yes, it is. It's one of the most produced comedies right now in America. And it really is one of those, like, you're going to recognize yourself, you're going to recognize other people, the situations that are going on. It's like, if you remember what you were taught about Thanksgiving when you were a kid, or the songs that you had to sing as a kid and about Thanksgiving, that I think is one of the most, like, the funniest part about people connecting with those memories, and also like what goes wrong when you try to be so correct and polite and include everything, and like, yeah, but you can't always be perfect like that.
It's so unpredictable, and I think that's, you're just, as an audience member, you're just sitting back and you're like, what can possibly happen next? Where could this go? And it just keeps going.
That's brilliant.
It does.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we know, right? You can't please everyone. No matter what you do, you're always going to end up, maybe someone's going to be a little upset at you.
Right.
Yeah.
But Jennifer, I want to talk about the Fourth Wall, because you're in the 14th season, and I mean, it's just getting better and better, right?
Right. Yeah. So Fourth Wall was founded by Kim Tobin-Leal and Philip Leal, who are like an acting, directing powerhouse couple here in Houston. And we're in the middle of our 13th season, about to go into our 14th, and this has been a really, really successful year. And this play is selling really well. People are loving it. And it's, you know, we're right in the Arts District, Sawyer Yards area. It's just a really fun part of the city to be in. Yeah. And we're really excited about the opportunity. We're intimate, 100-seat black box, so you're like right there. And with this play,
there's no escaping.
We actually moved the risers in a little bit, so you're even closer than normal. So you feel like you are in the classroom, and it's just a great experience. The audience is loving it.
Oh, and if you're brave enough, you can get a seat on the stage.
Ooh.
And sit at a desk.
We have desks, classroom desks. So it's almost like you're literally part of the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
So is there audience interaction? Is that why the stage?
There isn't.
You're just on stage as an audience member.
It's like you just have audience on all four sides.
Right. We created it to be like a round theater. And the director's concept behind it was he wanted you to feel like you were right there. Like you couldn't escape what was happening. It was right there in front of your face.
And Faith, you play a school teacher in the show, so you're like amongst these students that are so close to you. What are people, I mean, what is being well received by the play? What are people learning? What are they taking away from it?
Oh my gosh. So like I said, you immediately think back on, okay, what was I taught about Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh, I sung a song like that when I was in 5th grade. Like, you're really going to connect with some of the absurd like themes that Larissa Fasthorse is telling us about, and like what we have misunderstood, and what can be like so uncomfortable that you're like, hee hee, I want to laugh at that, but not really. And just the characters trying to do right by Thanksgiving and the history of it, but just missing the mark entirely, missing the mark. And then the relationships between the characters and people. Everybody wants to be the smartest person in the room. Everyone knows how it's supposed to be done. I mean, we can all relate to that, right?
Oh yeah,
Certainly
yes.
Can. We've all had many awkward conversations can happen around the Thanksgiving table, right?
Yes.
And Jennifer, when it comes to staging shows at the Fourth Wall, there is so much great theater in Houston, and we are so lucky to live in a city where we have world-class talent. But you're very careful about the shows that you choose to stage at the theater. What really is different about the Fourth Wall than other theater companies?
So our motto is extraordinary performances up close. Because we are such a small space, you really are right there experiencing it. And we choose plays that a lot of times Pulitzer Prize winners, plays that have received some sort of recognition, and we have a high standard of professional quality, things that we're really looking for. And we joke that people tell us all the time, oh, your shows are so thought-provoking. But we really do. We really do look for plays that people are going to enjoy, that are going to entertain, but you do walk away going, okay, that's going to make me think about something. And and we have an aesthetic of acting that we really strive for that's very grounded and real and authentic, so that you feel sometimes like you're just a fly on the wall watching these real conversations happening.
And you're doing something really interesting for the March 18th performance, Pay What You Will. Can you explain what that is?
Yeah, so for every one of our shows, we have a Monday night performance that's a Pay What You Will, and we have a recommended, I think $10 is like the baseline recommendation. But it's an opportunity to give people a chance who maybe don't get out to theater very much or interested, or maybe they just don't have the funds to pay a normal theater ticket price. We want people to have the ability to come and see a show. So we do that at least once for every one of our performances.
It's so cool that you do that because theater should be accessible to all.
Yes, it should.
You mentioned Larissa Fasthorse. So she is the first Native American woman to produce a Broadway play.
Yes, she is.
And representation in all arenas of life, but especially in the arts, is critical. Why do you believe that?
Oh my gosh. So I've been fortunate enough to do a couple of shows at Fourth Wall that focus on that have been presented and written by women of like minority background, where their voice and the themes and the issues that they're finally able to get up on stage. Like, it's been such an honor to be a part of those shows that Fourth Wall does, and I just think that it is so impactful and incredible to be the vessel that gets to tell those stories and put their words like in the flesh and blood right there on the stage. Speaking of blood, come and see the show.
Yeah.
Is there blood on stage?
I mean, I'm not going to give anything away, but you guys,
You
there
go there.
might,
You
there
go there.
might be a little bit of a splash zone.
I love that you go there.
Just, ooh.
Hey, and this was signed by the whole cast, Derek. Look, for us, the Thanksgiving Play cast signed this for us. I was going through the little program. There's a timeline. I mean, you might actually learn something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you might actually laugh and learn.
Which is so important because I remember at post-college and hearing stories about the first Thanksgiving, we were all taught a very incomplete and inaccurate version of history.
And that's very much a part of this play. And even the director and his notes, Philip Lale directed the play, and he talks about, some of the things that we were taught or not taught. And the play really identifies that, especially some of the cultural conversations we've had in the last few years, and really trying to say, okay, what is the conversation we really need to be having, and who needs to be part of these conversations? Who needs to be leading these conversations? So
And we have those conversations in the play, and it is very interesting to see, like, what side are you going to fall on? What do you believe in the end?
Phenomenal.
Faith
Okay, well,
Jennifer,
you sold
gotta
it.
leave it there.
come see it.
Okay, Faith Fossett, Jennifer Dean, thank you.
Thank you.
Life. Again, the Thanksgiving play runs through March 24th at Fourth Wall Theater Company.
And there's a special showing with open captioning and talkback with the actors on Sunday. So we provided a link to purchase tickets on our website, HoustonLife.tv. All the information is there, and we will be right back.